Hi, it's Cindy, that crafting lady. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time here, and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Today's video is some Farmhouse Bottles for Salvage Saturday, hosted by Melissa Makes It DIY. I'll post Melissa's channel and the playlist for today's challenge in the description. Please check out both of them. So let's get started. Okay, so I have these three bottles that have been holding on to for a long time. This one was an olive oil bottle, and I scraped off the label on that when it was painted on. This was vanilla. It was a great vanilla too. And that was some tikka masala sauce that I had. So they're great shapes, so I didn't want to throw them away. I'm going to use some Waverly White chalk paint, some clear wax, and a bunch of little jute and different decorations. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to change them up, but one of them is going to be a vase, so we're going to use some flowers, and the other two will be candle holders. So I've got my candles all ready. All right, so the first thing I'm going to have to do is paint them all white. And guess what? The video's gone. I have no idea where it went. But I did paint all three bottles with 2 coats of the Waverly White chalk paint and then 1 coat of the clear wax. So now let's get decorating them. I've got this burlap ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to add some of that. Yeah, I'm going to add some of that. Okay, so I'm going to put it around the bottom of the bottle here, and I'm going to hot glue it on. So I'll just cut it where I want it. And then I'm going to take, whoops, there goes the ribbon. And it's back. My Surebonder, and put some hot glue onto the bottle and glue the ribbon down. My hot glue gun's not quite warmed up yet. Oh, there we go. All right, we got enough. All right, so I'm going to use my little spatula, save my fingers, and then I am going to fold this end of the ribbon over just so it gives it a little bit of a more finished look. I mean, it's not going to look perfect, and it's going to be the back of the vase anyways, but I do want it to look halfway decent. So put another bead of my Surebonder glue, stick with the best, and go ahead and put that down. All right, so there's one thing we got going. Let's see, what do I want to add next? I think I'm going to add a piece of lace on this one. And I'll add that to not quite the top, just down a little bit, but not in the middle either, if that makes sense. So, and this is some lace I've had, oh God, I don't even know where I got it from, let alone how long I've had it. So, and I'm going to do the same thing here, just glue it down right at the back. So decide which side is the back, and glue everything in the thing. I love this stupid thing. It saves my fingers. I'm so glad I finally found one on my last shopping trip to the Dollar Tree. It's actually a facial mask applicator, but I'll tell you, it works great for this because it's silicone, so the glue doesn't stick to it, and it really saves your fingers. So I'm not putting glue in on every little thing. Sorry, I'm out of the camera line. I am not filming in my craft room right now. I'm actually in my kitchen because my craft room is going through a little bit of a makeover, which you will see in an upcoming video because Indiana Jones and I can't remember who her co-hosts are, have a Craft Your Space coming up soon. So I will be filming my new craft space and showing you what it looked like and what I end up with. But so that makes me film out here in my kitchen for a little while. So I'm not quite sure where all the camera is and everything. So this has like, the screw top lid on it. And I really don't want to look at that. So I'm going to cover it with some jute twine here. And I'm just going to put a little hot glue and wrap it around, glue it every once in a while, and just keep wrapping it until I've got that lip covered up that I really don't want to see. And again, I apologize for being out of the frame of the video, but I'll speed it up here so you don't have to watch only part of it in there. But I just wound it around, as I said, and put some glue here and there. And then when I get it wound enough, I'll cut it, and then we'll glue the last part of it on. And I think at this point, I'm going to call this one pretty done. I think I like the way that it came out. Let's see if you do. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I think it looks good. So that one's done. We'll call it done. All right, let's go on to the next one. So this one, I'm going to put some jute right at the neck of the bottle. So I'm going to, again, just put a little bit of hot glue and take my jute and set it in. There we go. Position it where I want it and push it down till it's a little set. And I am just going to basically wind, again, apologize, but I'll try to get down into frame. Here we go. And this is really kind of boring. I am just really wrap, and then glue, and then wrap, and glue, and wrap, and back and forth. So that's all we're going to do here until we have the whole neck of the bottle all wrapped up. So there we go. We're almost done. Oh, halfway. And keep going. There we are. And then we can snip it when we get down to the bottom and go ahead and glue that into place. Wasn't quite done, I guess. I can't remember where I was. I thought I was there, but I'm not. I want to get it all the way to the top, or to the where the shoulder of the bottle is. So there we go. Now we're there. Now we'll snip it and glue down the end. I love my Surebonder. It's such a great glue gun. I saw one the other night that's cordless, and it has rechargeable batteries, and I guess you can use like Ryobi and different batteries for it, so I think I'm going to invest in one of those. I really like that. So Surebonder, if you're listening, I'd really like one. Anyways, all right, I'm going to add some lace to this bottle too, and I'm just going to put a little piece right around the neck, around the jute. And I don't, again, want it at the top or the bottom or the middle. I just want it kind of haphazard somewhere around the bottle top. And again, I'm going to take it, flip it over, and I think there might be enough glue there. Yep, there is. There we go. And I think I'm going to call that one done too. I like the way that looks. So there's bottle number 2. And we're going to move on to bottle number 3. All right. So I like this big, I don't want to call it, it's not nautical, but it is, and it is jute, but it's a nice thick wide one. And I think I want to put it down at the bottom of this bottle to give it like an anchor. And so there we go. And I'm just going to glue that all the way around because it's a pretty substantial rope. So I want to make sure that it has enough holding it on. There, just like that. It takes a second to set, and then I can go on to the next side. Oh, the vanilla that came in this bottle was just amazing. It was Mexican vanilla. It was so good. I cannot get my hands on it anymore, which kind of stinks. But now I make my own vanilla. So I have vanilla beans. I put them in some nice vodka and let them set for 6 to 8 weeks. And then I strain them off into another bottle. And you have your own vanilla extract. And you know what's in it. 2 ingredients, vanilla beans and vodka. So there we go. Get that cord and get it stuck on. I think that'll give this a really nice look at the bottom of this bottle. There we go. All right, so that looks good. Now what do I want to add? I would like to add the burlap ribbon again on this one. I think it's going to look good, and I'm going to snug it right up to the bottom of, or to the top of that cord. I don't know what to call it. Let me know what to call it in the comments. Rope. I guess it's rope. Jute rope. Because it's not really string, it's bigger than string. All right, so as I said, I'm going to snug it right up to that and glue that down. And again, like I did the lace and the other ribbon, I'm going to fold it over to make it look a little bit better. And then add some more glue and get that put down into it. There we go. And I don't think I glued the edges, so let's glue those. There we are. Put a little on each corner and get that pushed down. All right, I like how that is. Looks good. All right. All right, there we go. Now we've got it glued down pretty good. And I like that, but it doesn't look quite finished. So what are we going to add to this one? I think I am going to add this button. And these are both antique buttons that I've had for a while, but now let's add some lace too. Why not, right? Have lace on all three. That'll tie all three of these together pretty well. So this one I'm going to put sort of at the top, but not quite all the way to the top. Well, I'm glad that's the back, because it's not going to look very pretty, is it? But that's okay. You're only going to see it from the front. So again, glue the lace around. And I did leave a little bit of that ribbon showing, the burlap ribbon. So that way there was like a separation between the white of the lace and the white of the vase. Yeah, and if you don't have a hot glue gun for this type of craft, you can use fabric tack, you could use white glue for this. Almost any glue is going to work for a project like this. It's not rocket science, that's for sure. So if you don't have a hot glue gun, you don't need one. But I think everybody needs a Surebonder. That's my opinion. But you know me, I love my Surebonder. So there we go. I don't love the glue strings, but other than that, I think it looks good. All right, now let's get to that button. All right, get the glue off my fingers first. It's following me everywhere. So I've got this wooden button. As I said, it's an antique button that I've had for a long time. It's beautiful. And I'm sure if you've watched any of my other videos that I've used buttons on, you've seen my Schrodinger's button tin. But yeah, it's nice. And then this button is really cool. I'm going to try to get a good close-up of it for you to see what it looks like. It's got, I think it's sunflowers or something. I don't know. It's really a pretty button. And I'm really happy to have it on this project. I think it looks really, really nice. So see, I'll let you see it. It's got some sunflowers and maybe some ivy. So sorry you're looking at the back side of the project right now, but it's okay. So the next thing that I'm going to do is put the flowers in the vase. So these are Dollar Tree flowers. I'm not even sure which ones they are, to tell you the truth. I didn't even look. And whoops, I de-headed one. All right, let's put that back on there. There we go. All right, and then I'll just use my wire cutters to get this arrangement together. So I've got these really pretty, they're white, and I like it with all the white and the jute and the lace. I think it's going to look really good together. So I'm going to use some of the big flowers, and then I've got some spiky flowers I'm going to put in there. So I just keep adding the flowers until they look pretty. You know, these are your crafts. Make them till you like them. Nobody else has to. They're just for you. So get them all in there, and I think that looks pretty nice. It's a little hard to see right now, but I will display them all for you so that you can see what they look like all together. So I added some candles to the 2 bottles, and my arrangement looks very pretty. I love it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, it was a Salvage Saturday video hosted by Melissa Makes It DIY. Make sure you check out her channel and the playlist for today's challenge. They'll both be listed in the description box below. If you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would appreciate you doing so. It helps my channel grow. And click the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload more videos. Until next time, live fully, love deeply, learn something new every day. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.